Well, we're back. At least I think we're back. If anybody in the chat could tell me whether or not we're back, I would appreciate it. I have to pause very briefly because I need to find my glasses. I used to have incredible vision. It made me a good pilot. My vision has deteriorated over the years. And I really need glasses. But I found some. I had some glasses and they really helped me out. And unfortunately for me, I have misplaced those glasses, which make it somewhat challenging to, well, you know, play Uncharted on a TV across the room. So I'm looking for my glasses right now. And I do not remember where they went. I found them. Cool. Figured they might be there. Alright. Oh, that's better. I can see everything now. So, last time on the horrifying adventures of Nathan Drake, Nathan decided that he was going to escort an awful lot of people through an awful lot of shit.
You still doing this?
Yes, I'm what am I? One thing I really appreciate is whenever games do that, right? What you saw there, I picked up that barrel, and then I threw that barrel, and it exploded. It's not really a barrel, propane tank. A lot of cute little physics interactions in here that I don't remember being in the original game, but I could be wrong.
Just keep moving.
Like, I genuinely do not remember exactly what the original game was like. Part of this is a process of rediscovery. You did not actually miss that combat encounter. It hasn't happened yet. It is a little bit later on, I believe, but it does involve Nate, so, or Nate in this city. So it's somewhere in the city. I don't remember exactly where it is. There's no collectibles or anything, which makes me sad. What's going on with the lighting on that crate? Look at that. You see the crate in the background? That one there? Watch this. So the lighting is really interesting. I assume that's because it's a game from literally 10 years ago. This is a 10-year-old video game. Obviously it looks pretty good because A, incredible artists, right? And B, it is a remaster in the sense that, like, I don't know how many changes they made. That's pretty good. This guy's Jeff. He's the cameraman. This is Elena. She's my actual waifu. This is Chloe, the one I want to be my waifu. I hate you, Elena. Can't believe Uncharted 4 made you canon. You feel like an author insert.
Help me with
all right.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
It was really popular to have a lot of games do this back in the day. I think they were doing it to hide loading screens, but I'm not really sure. If it was optional, then they never should have done it. Once again, the color is amazing here. Look at that. We have this nice blue sky, really deep blue clouds, and we have the shadow that comes over these bricks that makes the bricks
too strong. We'll never make it.
Nice.
Good thinking. Well, that'll get us halfway there.
Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and make it, I swear. I'm a bad singer, so I'm probably not going to do that a lot. But anytime anyone says halfway there, I am in fact obligated to do a little Bon Jovi, and I apologize for that. If audio's choppy or anything, maybe tweet at me. One of the big problems that I have right now is I don't really know how to check comments from where I am, because you guys are on a monitor about 6 feet to my right and the TV is in front of me. There is a treasure over there. See that? Can't break it. Chloe put the, okay, cool. Question is, are these infinitely respawning? kind of weird how the lighting does that. Alright. Oh, yeah. See, I really like this mechanic. It's something I've seen in a lot of games over the years. And it never ceases to make me happy. Aw. Okay, it did cease to make me happy briefly. Alright. So, one thing that makes Uncharted nice is look at how fast and responsive Nate is. Right? They didn't focus excessively on the animations. You hit jump, he jumps. You hit jump, see? He jumps. Every time. He's not like slow and irritating and garbage. Oops. That was a little. And I love the choices they're making here. Like they're just like, hey, what if we made this? Look at that. Those are even complementary colors, right? Green and orange. They're complementary colors. It's like no matter what they did, you had artists sitting here thinking about color theory and just being like, yeah, we can do color theory. All right, can Nate drop down to the treasure? He can. So the question becomes, how does he get back up? Does he die? Can he jump up here? No. Current's too strong. No problem. Okay. You know, I really thought he'd just be able to jump up like this, right? No. Oh God. Current is strong. Oh, interesting. The current is too strong, but I mean, Nate's fine. I really thought that I had to, like, climb up the wall there. Because they were like, you can't go in the river. I thought Nate would, like, definitely die. Yeah, you'll get a sense of what makes this encounter interesting in a bit. I just don't remember exactly where it is. I just remember how to go. Oh, God. Now, there's visible cover here, right? We can see that. We got cover there, we got cover there. But my first instinct when getting shot was to run backwards. And I suspect, if you asked most players what they would... That is so... Visual bugs are weird. What happened to my grenades? I thought I had grenades. I can flank him, but he's got friends. Oh God. I don't know why or how, but I lived. Okay. I'm a big believer in ledge hang mechanics. I got Nate. See, they're building on the mechanic we had just a minute ago. They're like, hey, remember this mechanic? You should probably use it. I actually want to keep using the micro Uzi. Where are they shooting at? Oh, where'd these guys come from? Oh, I get it. The game did not do a good job of maybe communicating that we're getting flanked. They could have been like, Nate, they're coming up the stairs, grab the machine gun, and you could have grabbed it. As it was, I just kind of got shot from behind and was like, wait, why is this happening to me? And I'm not saying, I'm not saying, hey, I want the game to play for me, right? But you'll find when you're playing a lot of these games, the best ones, the best games tend to be telling you what is probably best to do a lot, even if you don't realize it. I mean, look at how many custom textures they have here, right? That wall is different than that wall, is different than that wall, is different than that. This is insane, the amount of work that they put in this game. Like, do you even see some of these textures in other places of the city? I have no idea.
See anything up there? Come on, this way.
See anything up there? I have eyes and I'm up here, so yes. Alright, I think dramatic thing will occur as I walk across here.
Those are resistance fighters.
Again, the game isn't very clear as to why there are resistance fighters, or where the army is, or why NATO isn't here. And the argument that, oh, well, you know, the guy is dead, so NATO isn't going to show up is kind of weird to me. Yeah, Lazarevic, he's, I don't care. Look at these walls! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, God. Sorry. I wanted to aim down sights, and now I've wasted one of my grenades. I don't have any left. I just love this. Look at this texture. It's so pretty, and you can see the material on it. It's the shimmer. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. You know, it's funny, when I review games, right? When I write about games, I tend not to talk about the graphics because, you know, I read a thing a really long time ago. It was by Insomniac, and they said that they did the market research, and they found that whenever... Alright. Look at all these birds that are going to fly off as we walk in. Beautiful. Alright.
Cool.
Hey, Jeff, you're going to die here. I just want you to know. It's the thing that happens. Because they're going to introduce Sully or somebody, and the game can't handle more than 3 followers. Anyways, yeah, so Insomniac had done this this market research, and they found that... Is it really a treasure there? Wow. They found that the most impactful factor on a game's reception, more than anything else, was reviews. And that's kind of interesting to me, right? Like, sorry, the most important thing on reviews was graphics. Sorry, I misspoke because I am tired. I drank some caffeine earlier, but it hasn't really kicked in. I apologize. But anywho, graphics, like, they had this really weird impact on how people reviewed a game. If it looked good, it would get better scores than if it looked, well, not as good. Not bad necessarily, but like, so Uncharted 2 comes out, right? And it looks gorgeous. And so a lot of people are like, wow, Uncharted 2 is one of the best games of all time. But as we've seen so far, the shooting here isn't...
So I'm guessing
it's not
a coincidence
really
that we ended up here.
The most... What's the word I'm looking for?
You're an ass.
It's not really good shooting.
Okay,
It's not really
what
good
is it you're
encounters
after
here.
anyway?
There's no, no sticky aim that seems to be at play.
It's called the Chintamani Stone.
Nate?
It's a massive raw sapphire. It's worth millions.
So let me get this straight. You're competing with a psychopathic war criminal for a mythological gemstone?
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty stupid.
I like you, Jeff. You're gonna die.
Jeff.
And it's supposedly in this temple.
Well, no. Stone itself isn't here.
Hey, look at that.
No?
No, it's in Shambhala.
Shambhala?
Nate,
Yeah, you know, Shangri-La.
can I have a word with you, darling? On second thought, perhaps we should continue this conversation inside.
Good idea. Come on.
I like that these people don't understand how visibility from helicopters works.
All right, we should be safe in here for now.
This just doesn't add up, Nate. Lazarevic can't be after the money. He doesn't need it. You're missing something.
Come on, we haven't got all day. You two stay here.
I know what you're missing, Nate.
We'll be
He
right
wants
back.
power.
Famous last words.
Oh, well, that's more like it.
You don't think they're a couple, do you? They're not a couple.
You know, I had to pick up all those grenades manually right there. I was playing Metro the other day, and one thing I really appreciated about Metro is when you pick stuff up, it tends to pick up everything in a group around it. And one of my friends was like, oh no, it only picks up like specific groups of items that are like manually grouped. Do you look weird? I think I've seen you before in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, so there's this, okay, I clearly have to... I wonder if I should be jumping up here before or after. Let's find out. I'm either getting ahead... Nope, there was treasure. Cool, okay. That was weird. The game killed my physics in order to give me a fixed camera angle here. Huh. Where was I? Oh yeah, so in Metro, right? If you walk over to a group of objects and you try to pick them up, it'll actually pick up pretty much everything in the area. And a friend was like, oh no, that doesn't quite work that way. But after testing it, yeah, it actually seems like it does. Metro will let you pick up everything in an area. There's no real reason to be mashing Y or triangle. By the way, I'm doing Xbox callouts for all the buttons because everyone uses Xbox controller on PC and on Xbox. So, can you believe all the work they put in this room that you're basically never in? Like, you're in it for like 1 second. Again, we have contrasting colors here, right? If you know your color theory, you know that red and green are complementary colors. They are one of the least used, not really least used, but there's some difficulties with red and green compared to other colors. This is a step well, it looks like. Cool. Anyways, yeah, red and green, complementary, whatever.
Come on in, the water's fine.
But for accessibility purposes, I tend to recommend against mashing buttons when you can help it. I realize that some of my favorite weapons are semi-automatic rifles, which is a button mashing weapon. But in general, if you're gonna make a game and you can reduce the number of inputs, that's generally, I think, better, especially for people with chronic pain like myself. All right.
It's something to do with the arms.
Something to do with the arms. You can see so much of Nate's personality here, right?
Gotta get up there. But how?
Dun dun dun. Oh, I don't actually remember how to get up here. Oh, but Doc, didn't you just look at Nate's journal? I did. Like, temple water spout, food chain, wall painting from inside temple. Does this say pick up altitude sickness pills and lip balm? That's not a helpful clue. Nate can't climb. He is human garbage. Like, clearly I have to get up there. Oh, wait. I'm a dummy. This is really easy. Boop. Boop.
Hang on. I'm gonna get a closer look at this thing.
Sure. I'll just wait down here.
You do that, Morgan from Dragon Age.
Okay. Alright.
Nice one.
Thank you.
I'm not actually sure if I need to be climbing up here, but I can. So, haha. Oh, God. Oh, okay, that was good. Oh, that was bad. Oh, right, that was normal because I actually have a ramp now to get back up.
Alright, hey, come on, admit it. You're impressed.
I am. I'll throw you a banana.
Can I not turn Nate around? Can I really? How do you make Nate turn? There we go. Come on, Nate. I see you angling over there. Oh no, that didn't do what I wanted. Okay. We have to drop down. He's not... Like, this is really weird, right? It's fidgety. It's very, very fidgety. There we go.
You alright?
Dude Raiders got it under control. Yeah, the notebooks are pretty cool. Nathan needs to be a vacuum cleaner when he picks up loot. Okay. So here's the thing, right? I suspect Nate needs to go all the way around the room. Although... This could be wrong. This could be wrong. Okay, it won't let me jump all the way up there, which is a bummer. We'll make do. We will make do. We are not going to make do. Sorry. And I definitely can't jump like this, right? I'm just not going to let it happen. Oh, wait. Seriously? Now you let me climb that way? Fun times. Alright. This is, I think, the first time we've had climbing in this game we actually had to think about. I'm not really a fan of how these games kind of don't have skill-based climbing.
Nice work.
Does he literally have to get it in a specific pose? Where was it? Okay. So dagger's in the right place. And now that's in the right place. Now if we open that journal, trident seems to be in the right pose. Can we... How do we move it? Is that what we want?
Oh, that's right.
I don't think so. Nope.
Up you go. How's that look?
Well, how am I supposed to know? You've got the damn book.
Ah!
Maybe if you didn't suck so much, Chloe. Come on, I'm Nathan Drake, archaeologist. What are you, huh? What are you, punk? Really, game? Come on. Let me just walk up. Alright, now that should be it. Dun dun dun.
Right.
Okay. Now what do we do?
You still have that key, right, Chloe? I think we stabbed this thing in the chest. I am in awe of the visual appeal of this area. Like, Naughty Dog has the best art team.
Wait a minute.
One of the best art teams in the world.
What is it?
Chloe, this isn't just a dagger.
It's a key.
It's a key.
Yes, we have to stab the nobodies to
find out
prevent
what it
Xenoheart
opens.
from Nording Aqua or something. Oops. Priceless, I know. Sorry.
Pretty creepy, but say There. Did it do anything?
It definitely did the thing.
And I found the door.
Just to think they could have gone through this
We've
with
done it.
like diving equipment.
Well, technically, I did it. Be right there.
Okay.
What do you think? You game?
Of course I'm game.
If you say so.
Alright.
Thank God I'm not claustrophobic.
Yeah, but I am, Nathan. Let's get out of here, bro. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
Huh. You know, it's actually kind of romantic down here.
What?
Where's the chocolates and flowers?
You never were a chocolate and flower kind of girl.
Oh, you know me so well.
I can't believe she didn't like chocolate. Literal human garbage. And I say this as a diabetic who misses chocolate dearly.
You're not going to get us trapped in a small dark space 30 meters underground, are you?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Probably. A little bit of a drop.
My favorite thing in the world.
Coming.
This game is a weird mix of like great banter and like terrible writing.
Little
It's
drop.
very weird.
Yeah, maybe I underestimated.
One thing that really helps though is the incidental dialogue, right? It's not just like completely
What do you
silent.
make of this?
Looks like some kind of tree.
Yeah, the end of the game.
And what's that got to do with the Chintamani stone?
You got me.
Some kind of resin,
It's opening
Nate.
up down here.
Okay.
What are these jars? They're not jars. I don't know what they are. What are they? Alright, let's jump up here. Here's what I want to know. Lots of games have stairs that have collapsed like this, but if you have stone stairs, you're not going to be building like a hollow stairway underneath them. So what happened to all the rocks? How did the stairs collapse? Oh yeah, I remember this place. Ancient traps.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Come on. Could be worse, right?
Never say that, Nate. Literally.
Worse.
Yeah, this is really romantic.
Spikes. I hate spikes.
Wait, there's treasure.
Okay, what now? Think.
We gotta get out of here.
Really? Do we gotta get out here?
We did it.
I'm smarter than everyone else.
Life is still flashing before me.
Alright, come on, follow me.
It's weird though. That's like the only stone material that you can actually break in this game that I can think of.
Oh.
I just kind of did it because I figured I had to shoot the gizmo. Maybe if it was... Maybe if they showed you could break a material, that might feel a little bit better.
Oh, this must be the place.
Definitely a place, that's for
Hey,
sure.
that thing looks familiar.
Yeah, it looks like the Purba dagger.
It does? Huh.
These lights must activate it somehow.
Oh, it's a mirror puzzle. Okay, I've done this kind of thing
Those
before.
mirrors seem important. We just have to bounce the light around the room.
Alright. So we got a little bit of downtime as we're solving this. Well, you got questions for me? Give me questions. I want answers. I want to give answers.
Let's see.
I think that worked. It looks like it lowered the first blade into place.
One down,
How
two to
did
go.
this thing
What do you reckon? We're gonna have to climb that thing?
move while I was walking in? Like I
reckon
didn't see...
I'm gonna have to climb that thing.
I don't know, sensors. See, now the game's being really good at telling me what to do, right? Like, it's like, oh yeah, you could climb the thing. Alright, well, I don't see any treasures around. Hey, big guy. That seems real stabby. Come on. Alright.
Let's get up here and see if we can get a better look.
Okay, be careful up there.
I will never be careful, you coward. Okay. This is one of those areas where fixed camera angles actually work really well. Alright.
Hey, whatever you do, don't fall.
Well,
Got it. This seemed like such a good idea down there.
okay. Whoop. Okay, serious question. Who designed it so that the eyebrow dropping would wash out Nate's face? And like, this puzzle is stupid and I love it. Alright. I don't think you see these textures anywhere else in the game. Also, they look kind of porous. I wonder what this is, like why it's structured that way. Huh. There's a treasure. See, look at that. And you all doubted me. I assume you doubted me. No one said anything. So when we get over here, the fixed camera is like, do thing. That's clearly... Ah, okay, that's where Nate can climb.
There's more reflectors up here. Chloe,
Yeah,
adjust the other reflector.
I'm on it.
I love that
Nice work.
she can do that instead of me. That's great.
Okay, now what?
Yeah, if I walk
Hold
here...
on.
Okay, cool. My shadow actually does...
Okay, I
That's
think we're
great.
getting close.
This isn't really much of a puzzle.
That did it.
Oh, maybe you didn't finish this.
Another one down.
I probably won't comment on Death Stranding when
Got it.
I do it. It's not... I kind of want to just see what it is before I comment on it. But I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind streaming other games like this. I will probably next month, not March, but April, after GDC. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Yeah, after GDC, I will probably be... Oh, you know what? I don't think that's gonna work. Is that a treasure? How do I get up there? What? Okay. Well, we're gonna figure that out, alright? Together. Online, as we do. So Nate's like, oh, this is like solid. How much do you think this is literally worth? Like, I mean, alright, yeah, I know. It's probably wouldn't be cool of Nate to plunder the tomb. I know. But you gotta wonder.
One more blade to go.
I love climbing so much. There's like no thought involved here at all, which makes me sad. Like I'm not really like going, what's my route? And I used to do rock climbing like way before I got sick. I actually used to do climbing, and like we were gonna climb on a grain elevator actually. A rock climbing society in Wichita, in the south of Wichita, had actually built they'd taken a grain elevator, and
Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down.
they, oh god.
Careful.
Now the reflector will reflect properly. Alright. Now, here's the question. Huzzah! Alright. I remember hearing once that they fudge a lot of the jumps to make sure that you, like they lerp you so that you're going to hit a jump in a way that feels pretty satisfying. And I think that's what they're doing here. Because some of the jumps feel physically wrong to me.
Good, that's it. I did it.
Now, where was that treasure that I spotted? Was it right below here? I was thinking it was like right here. Nope, nope. I tried shooting treasures earlier and nothing happened, so I didn't wanna try that again. Was it a different treasure somewhere else? I don't know. I'm not too worried about it because I'm not here to get all the platinums. I don't really care about platinums at all. I think it's a dumb system. I greatly prefer the Xbox Gamer Score process. Like, Steam's is the worst, right? Steam's is obviously the worst because it has no real value. It's just like, just some achievements and you've got them. It is kind of cool that you can showcase achievements on your profile, though. I do like that. But, like, in general, I'm not really in love with Steam's achievement system at all. Where'd that collectible go? Like, I really thought it was, like, right there. I'm all turned around now. Uh-oh, I retracted. I didn't know it would do that. Alright. So, where is it? Huh. Was it up higher? Even higher? No? Yes? Maybe? No? There it is. Yeah, see, either I'm just a really bad shot or shooting doesn't do anything. But who cares? We're...
The secret of Shambhala is down this guy's throat?
Yes, and I would jump down there if I could.
Guess so.
Okay. Apologies if I get distracted or confused because I'm playing a game and trying to talk at the same time. So if I lose a train of thought and you want me to get back to it, let me know. Right, yeah, it is. So conceptually, yes, it is a lot easier to get the platinum, you know, say, hey, I got a platinum, than it is to say, hey, I got 1000 G, right? But I like the score because, A, I really love the leaderboards. I love that every game you play contributes to your total point score. So you can get an idea of how experienced a player is without ever feeling like, oh, did the player... Man, these guys, they have really bad OpSec. They use the exact same key for literally everything.
That's amazing.
It is actually pretty impressive.
Chloe, I know where that is.
Nathan Drake, guy without a camera.
You see the shape of that peak there?
Uh-huh.
Here it is.
Now here's my question.
Which means...
This place hasn't been touched in like...
Back. Which means...
When did Marco Polo get here? Mountains get weathered. Shapes don't stay the same.
Must be right here.
How do we know that the things stay the same? I don't know. I do appreciate little details like this.
We did it. Yes.
Like, he's talking with a marker in his mouth. Marker cap. And he's littering. It was great until that.
Crap. That kills the mood.
But little details like that is much better than, like, over-the-shoulder camera talking, which Uncharted 2 did at the very start of the game, right?
There's only one way out of here. You ready?
Little subtle details like that are what make a game stick out compared to other games. In general, I'm finding, like, I'm not really as mad at this game as I remember being. Oh god. Okay. Again, this game does not have a sneaking button. So this is...
gone right through Jeff and Elena. We've got to get back to the entrance.
Come on. All right. Oh wait, no. Let's There's like different achievements for completing certain weapons. You know, want to try to get the FAL done. Oh god. What the? No. Let me punch. Let me punch. I'm mashing the button. Let me do it.
Over here!
Again, mashing the button. So there's some issues with the control responsiveness. I'm not always doing what I want to do.
Now's our chance. Let's get out of here.
One thing that's really clever that they do, right? Last time we were in here, we fell through this hole, right? And they're like, well, you know, we want you to progress, but we don't want it to feel repetitive. So they take me back through where I've been, but they recontextualize what that space is. So now I'm in this like different space. I'm probably about to go shoot some men in the face, but it feels different in a nice and pleasing way because they've changed how I get through it. Like that hole wasn't there before. That guy has armor on. Honestly, shooting him and popping that armor, all I can think about is I really want to stream Binary Domain for y'all at some point. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should run a Ko-Fi every month, and I'll pick a game, and then whatever game makes the most donation amount gets played. Problem is, then people might be like, oh, well, I spent money on this game, and you aren't streaming it, so now I'm mad. So I don't know. That's actually why I went ahead and did this, is I felt like I'd be ripping people off if I didn't get to 500. I could have been like, oh, well, the goal wasn't met, and I didn't want to be a jerk and be like, oh, well, the goal wasn't met, so I'm just taking your money and running, haha. I wanted to, you know, I wanted to be cool to everybody, so I was like, well, the entire promise was I wouldn't play anything but Uncharted and all these other games until I was done. And since I did not complete, or I didn't reach my goal, I was like, well, I'm going to play other games. So I finished Ace Combat 5 last night. That's a Patreon goal game, and I'm going to be writing about that. Played Anthem with some friends over the weekend. I don't know. I wanted cover game. Is this not cover? He was in cover for a second. Alright. Shooting feels really bad, to be honest. Like, I genuinely do not like this shooting. The fact that Gears of War came out in 2006 is kind of embarrassing for Naughty Dog at this point. This is 3 years later, and they still can't compete. And there have been, what, 2 Gears of War games at this point? That's terrible. Like, the shooting is just not good. It feels mushy. And I mean, I believe they had to actually patch this game to make the shooting better. This is the better shooting, as I understand it, which is terrible. Anyways, yeah, so on the Ko-Fi thing, like, it was like, well, people really wanted me to do a game, so I'm going to at least do Uncharted 2, but I'm not going to, since the money barrier wasn't met, I am going to go ahead and play some other games. The game has shotguns, but I don't really feel like the arenas are good for that. Like, look at this. If a guy were to come down this hallway at me, there's no way a shotgun's gonna hurt him. Why did I animate like that for a second? That was weird. See, I don't know. I'll have to figure out a thing, because I really would... That's a new gun. I really would like to play more Uncharted. Or, you know, stream more games, have more fun streaming more games. I just gotta figure out how to incentivize it, because I want a degree of, like, people saying, here's what I want you to play, but I also, you know, need to justify it.
Nate, get away from him.
What kind of voice acting is that even supposed to be?
Coast is clear. Come on.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Where are they?
I knew this would happen.
I want the grenades. Oh, I'm full on grenades. Duh. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it has a little bit more ammo. Cutscene when I walk out here? No? Okay. Jeez, alright. Snipers know exactly where Nate's head is. One of the reasons I actually started disliking this game was when you get up into the mountains, there's some ruins you end up fighting through.
Oh, crap.
And as Nate's fighting through them, there's this scene where he's hiding and two snipers come up. And they just immediately start pointing right at his head through a wall. And that annoyed me because it's like, this shouldn't happen. This isn't, headshot expert, baby. I'm good at video games. There's Elena, okay. So once I fight this guy, I think the fight's done. Alright. Some pistol ammo. I want the Anaconda again. I think they call it the Bronco or something. We're gonna go into a fight. We want to have our ammo good. Oh no, Jeff got shot.
We better keep moving.
Remember when I told Jeff he would die here?
He's hit.
I was correct.
I'm okay. Let me see.
Oh.
All right, you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
All right.
It's your spleen.
You can stand?
You can afford to lose
So,
it.
all right, come on, I'll help you. No, leave that. It's busted anyway.
How would you know you didn't even inspect the camera? And also you can pull tape out of the camera.
Nate.
He's fine. Aren't you, Chief? All right, get the door open.
He's never gonna make it. We have to leave him.
What? No.
Get the door
Chloe
open.
loves leaving
Get us all
people.
killed.
She's terrible at that.
All right, let's go.
Come on. Go, Nate. I'll cover you.
One thing that really excited me last night was
Elena, barricade the door.
Got it.
so Ace Combat 4. Oh man, I was hoping that was the gun I wanted. Ace Combat 4. If you complete it and you boot up Ace Combat
Come on.
0, you have the ability to purchase one of the best guns in the game right away. You don't have enough money to do it, but you have the option. Sick.
That you bastard. I think we're clear.
Oh, look out!
You know, it's really interesting. Infinity Ward is better at orchestrating some of these sequences. Like, if you notice, as I've been playing this, I tend to be looking the other way when really awesome things happen. If you go play like Call of Duty or something, you'll generally find yourself in a position where you are looking at what they want you to look at when you shoot people. I think Infinity Ward might actually be the best at that.
Stay with me.
Like Call of Duty 4, when Price like punches a dude in the face, it's great. Now it lights up. Okay.
Open the gate.
Heads up.
I have to walk slowly. How did you not die? Okay, I'm proud of you for that.
Okay.
Pistols don't really feel good in this game. Look how chunky that was. Like I had to hit him lots.
Chloe, get out of there.
Hey, over
Over here!
Over where?
Don't give up now, come on.
Where I already am? This isn't, what I would say is this isn't as thoughtfully curated as a game like in Call of Duty 4. It's very, I'm reminded of Battlefield 3 actually. If I can shoot that guy, I might not be able to shoot him. He just wants to take cover.
You gotta be joking!
Oh, come on. Chloe, get out of my way. You literally almost got me killed. Good job. Okay, so I should probably qualify that Battlefield 3 remark. Battlefield 3 is a really interesting game. It has a sequence, a level where you are supposed to be stealthy. And at the beginning of that level, the guy you're playing with, I believe his name is Campo, he tells you that he wants you to crouch. This is a story I've told before, so if you've heard it, I apologize. But if you haven't, hopefully this is entertaining. So Campo tells you to crouch. So you crouch, and you walk. You can't see my hands, but I'm actually doing this thing with my hands where I'm indicating a person walking. You walk through the level, and you sneak. You are crouched the whole time, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna sneak through this level. I understand that sneaking makes me invisible. And Battlefield 3 doesn't have good stealth mechanics. It's not a game like built for stealth, so there's no detection indicators, stuff like that. You crouch and you get through it. It's a very simplistic stealth level. It's cool, and I'm not trying to like belittle the game for having crouch as stealth. I'm just saying games do that. It's like Uncharted here, right? We've had several stealth levels, especially early on. There was a lot of stealth, and there weren't any stealth mechanics to go with it. It was just kind of be crouched and hope they don't see you. So Battlefield 3 was like that. You go through this level, Campo leads you, and then you get to this room, this hallway, and Campo goes, use your blade. And like I'm pretty sure I had silenced weapons throughout the level, so I'd been able to shoot people with it and not have a problem. But it told me to use my blade, so, I crept up behind the guy and I stabbed him, and I died. I mean, I literally stabbed the guy, and I die. And I was like, what's going on here? Why is this happening? And it turned out that what was happening was, as I tested this like 20 times trying to progress the game, and I couldn't. It turns out you have to be standing. The guy won't detect you. The game breaks its own rules, and you can just literally just walk up to the guy and stab him, and then it will begin a scripted sequence to let you proceed. It actually wants you to be in a physical position of standing behind a guy so that the next event can occur. But it doesn't communicate that, and it contradicts what it's been doing previously. Uncharted 2 feels like that. It's a game where everything that happens is curated really closely, that there's no sort of leeway for how players might play or how they might anticipate, I guess. It never anticipates what the player is doing, whereas if I go play a game like Call of Duty 4, right, and I play all gillied up, I can actually pick up a Stinger missile launcher and use it to fight guys in that level, and it will not fail. Here, if I fail a stealth check, I'm going all the way back to the beginning of the level. There, if I fail a stealth check, it turns into combat. And everyone, I think, sort of took the wrong lessons from Call of Duty 4. I feel like Uncharted 2 has actually learned from Call of Duty 4, but it's not as good as Call of Duty 4 is throughout. Like, nothing it's doing here is ever more sophisticated or interesting than the things that Call of Duty 4 does in terms of scripted sequences. There's just a lot more flexibility to what Infinity Ward would do in its next 3 games. Even Ghosts, I guess, to an extent.
You think I'd known you longer, huh?
But one thing it does really nicely is it's got this fun banter, and it's paced really nicely throughout.
Shit! That's all right. We can make that.
He can't.
Oh, no, you don't.
We don't have a choice.
We don't have a choice. Also, there are too many characters here, so Jeff is gonna have to die because
tried,
only 2
but
characters
it's over.
can.
He can't go any further.
We can't just leave him here to die.
Only 3 characters can ever
dead
join.
already,
Nate,
and so are we if we don't go now.
Then go.
Yeah. Nobody's stopping you.
It's like, I'm a good dude and I save people's lives, even though I killed a lot of people.
I was trying to save your skin, you idiot.
Chloe? What is this?
Sorry.
I can't believe I've been
Drop the
betrayed.
Seriously. Get her out of here. She's hurt. Take her to the train. Unbelievable. You just can't help yourself, can you?
I guess that makes us even.
Not quite.
So, this little man is Drake.
Am I still having audio issues? I saw some tweets saying I had audio
from the
issues.
temple. Shame.
Oh, I can't believe the guy who just randomly shoots people
Tell
throughout
me
the game has
what
done
you
so
found
again.
in the temple.
The answer that you're looking for. Okay? I know where the stone is, but you're not gonna find it without me. So just let her go, and I will lead you right to it.
I like hostages, though.
My shadow. You are the reporter who has been biting at my heels. You better pray that he is
Okay,
not bluffing.
that's good. My audio's better.
Searching.
Somebody said it roboted earlier, but
Come on. That is brilliant, mate. Here.
It appears you have nothing to bargain with, Mr. Drake. Return to the staging ground. Prepare to move out. You, come with me. You.
I don't really have a lot to say during this
care of them.
cutscene. It is what it is. It's not doing anything new or exciting or interesting.
How can you work for that
It's not
monster?
surprising me.
Beats working against him, love.
So that's it, huh? Just gonna mow us down in cold blood?
Looks that way, doesn't it? Get up. I said get up!
Run!
Stop there!
All right. Never split the party.
Son of a damn! You alright?
Yeah,
Keep going!
we're awfully close.
I don't like these sequences. I get what they're going for, but like, he moves too janky for this to be really fun for me. Why is that slow-mo? Oh god. Screw the 180-degree rule, right? Fail a jump.
Hurry!
Well, I jumped.
Hurry! Up this way! What are you doing? Come on!
I think Nate's invincible during this because he would have to be. Yep. So, there's another incident, right, where the game has broken its own rule. Normally, when I do interactive sequences like that, I take damage. But here, for whatever reason, I assume because it's story related, I didn't. But if I was gonna go like punch a dude, I can take gunfire damage.
This way! Get down! You alright?
Which is really strange.
Never better. You?
Nothing that won't heal. I think we lost him. Never should have got you into this mess.
You didn't. I got here on my own.
I mean, you know, the rest of it.
Oh, we knew what the stakes were. Okay, so, what do we do now?
I'm going after her.
I'm going after.
Of course, typical. Go after her.
I want to go after the treasure,
It said
though, Nate.
something about a train. Which means they would have taken her to the rail yard. Here.
Did they just like remove the fun part from the
So
game?
it should be that way. Past the water tower there.
Nate, she pulled a gun on us.
She was clearly trying to
She was
protect
about to
herself.
pull the trigger too. They just beat her to it.
This has literally happened twice in the game already.
Flynn knew she was with me. If Lazar...
Actually, you know what? Fun fact. So I had a teacher. And this teacher taught me screenwriting. He's a pretty good dude. He ended up winning an Oscar, you know, a few days ago, actually, for his work on the movie Black Klansman. His name's Kevin Wilmot. Great teacher. He showed us a movie called Red Tails, which is this movie that was supposedly directed by one of the guys who directed Young Indiana Jones, but rumors were that George Lucas actually directed a bunch of the movie. And in this movie, there's this scene where this guy says, "Hey, so, bro, like, we need planes." And the guy says, "Okay, I'll give you the planes." And then there's a scene after that where a character says, "Did we get the planes?" And the guy says, "We got the planes." And then there's a third scene where a character goes, "Did we get the planes?" And then you see the planes flying overhead and landing, and the guy's like, "We got the planes." And what happens there, that's called a triple beat. Normally it would be called a double beat because it's where you provide the same information twice. This is essentially a double beat. We know that Chloe will pretend to point guns at people and not actually mean to shoot them in order to stay alive. She has done this twice now. At one point, she literally helped us leave. So because the game already did that, we don't really feel anything here. There is no emotional compulsion here. There is no excitement. There is no, you know, whatever, because we know Chloe is the kind of person who will point a gun at us in order to save our lives. So for her to do it twice, it robs the game of some of its emotional impact.
Rich finds out she double-crossed him, you know what he'll do to her.
Yeah, I've seen his handiwork.
Then you know
He
I don't
killed
really have
Jeff.
much of a choice.
Not Jeff.
Honor among thieves, huh?
I think these facial animations are all hand
Something
animated
like
too.
that.
I don't think it's facial
Sure hope
capture.
You know what you're doing.
I don't have the faintest idea.
I'm actually
Good to
curious
know
when
some
facial
things
capture
just never
started getting
change.
used in video games. I don't know.
Okay, let's go.
What? Oh, no, 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 no. You're not coming with me.
Nate, shut up, okay? We have a train to catch.
Now kiss. Alright. Wait a minute, is this the encounter? Yes! This is the encounter. You can actually see it right ahead of me. See the sign?
You're everywhere. Be careful.
I'm gonna be the carefulest boy in the world. Because this fight is so cool. Alright. So, Uncharted 2, up to this point, has been a game... Oh god. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. No detection meter. Be really nice to have one, I'm not gonna lie.
Gotta get a gun.
I love to get gun, says Nathan Drake. Now he's crouched because the game just kind of has automatic stealth. I want to stab that guy.
Found anything yet?
Yeah, come on. Get over here. There's no prompt, so I actually don't know if I can get him or not. Watch, if I hit... Woo! Very lucky. Okay. Now we're cooking, he says. He likes cooking. Alright. Now I think there's a few more guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to get on that. I mean, you'll see it in a minute if you haven't seen it before. If you have, you know what we're doing. And you'll be able to figure out why I like the scene. Here's the funny thing, though. I seem to remember this scene being a lot brighter in the PS3 version. So this is kind of odd. Oh god, this is bad. What? His friend hasn't noticed, which I love.
That's your neck.
Did he just say that's your neck because he broke the guy's neck? That seems somewhat gruesome. Alright, we're gonna take that guy next. Dun 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 dun. Eh. So, yeah, I seem to remember this being a lot brighter in this game. It's weird. Hold on.
Were you impressed? Got all those guys all by myself? There's a fire escape up here, but
I would use the word impressed. I was pretty impressed. Alright.
hey, once you're up there, just kick it down to me.
Every time I hum at this game, I lose Twitch, or not Twitch followers. People stop watching the stream, so I probably shouldn't do music, even if it is in the Hall of the Mountain King. Yeah, a pistol. I'm very proud of you. There's a shotgun down there if you want it. Of course not. You're scripted not to want it. Alright. Okay. Can't pick up any more ammo.
What's the matter? Is it locked?
It's stuck.
Stuck is my middle
I
name.
think it's blocked from the other side.
Yeah, I can actually see it. That's what guns are for. We can just shoot the wood. Here we go. This is the encounter. I love this fight. Watch what it does. It's really clever.
Very funny. That may be from the circus. You're the one behind bars. Ah.
Alright. Is it gonna happen? When does it happen? I don't remember what triggers it. Okay, I do not actually remember how to get... Oh, wait.
Hey, any luck with that door?
Stand back.
Give me a sec.
There we go.
There we go.
Now.
Okay.
69 rounds. Let's do this.
Now I'm impressed.
You should always be impressed.
We got company.
Oh, God. So look at this. I'm getting shot at, right? And this is a cover shooter. Aw.
Left and right, you're everywhere.
So I'm hanging off a thing while shooting dudes who are shooting at me. Which means I can only use my pistol. It's really cute how the guy who fell there. Yep. So look at that. See how the game this time told us where to go? And just to be sure, just so they could be sure we knew they were sneaking up on us, they gave us a laser. We didn't even have to take damage. They just showed us a guy and was like, hey, by the way, you're getting shot at. It was a red thermos. I thought maybe you could shoot it and explode, but I realized now it was literally a thermos. Auto aim would help a little bit here. Not auto aim, but, you know,
I think that's all.
Gears of War style. Okay. And look at this. Now we're going back on this side. But we're getting shot at from multiple directions, so we have to drop down. Nate, please heal. That's actually the way we came.
You're dead, Frank. We'll see about that.
And look at that. They know you can't pick up any ammo, so they give you ammo back. It's a nice little refund. The goal is, the game is going to cheat just a little bit so that you have enough gameplay flow for that to be fun.
I think I can make it.
So, fixed camera is kind of weird here. I get what they're doing. They want us to see the thing. But yeah, like, the reason that fight is great, in my opinion, anyways.
Not bad for last year's model.
Been waiting to use that.
Okay. So, like, the fun of that is that it's taking these mechanics we know, and then it's reutilizing them in a really interesting way, which is, hey, you're hanging here, you're taking cover, but you can jump around on the cover. Like, it's I think the only involved hanging fight this game has. And that makes it really fun because it's a change of pace. It's not just a typical, like, stay here and shoot in the shooting gallery thing.
Yeah, we made it.
It feels a lot smarter.
Stay low.
But I seem to remember it being a lot brighter in the PS3 version, which is strange. Yeah, fixed cameras are the devil's work. I hate fixed cameras.
So you got a plan B?
You know, I've said often that what makes a good game is surprise and delight. And for me, that level, that encounter right there,
There she
is surprise and delight. Because, like, you get to do this thing that you know how to do innately because you've been playing the game this whole time, but you've never seen anything like it before, and it's awesome.
No.
I mean, if I had the sniper rifle, I'd just pop Lazarevich in the head, then those dudes wouldn't get paid, and they'd want to quit.
Now I'm going down there alone.
No, Nate.
Wait. Just listen. You never listen. Meanwhile, you're gonna go over
be a
there,
dick,
snag
Nate.
one of those nice-looking
4x4s.
4x4s. You're gonna be the wheelman. I'll sneak in. I'll grab Chloe. You come in right behind us.
With the getaway car.
With the getaway car.
Yep, got it. Got it?
Their banner is
I got
great.
it.
She's great.
Go.
They're a team. I love them. Sorry if drinking caffeine is annoying to you guys.
Whoa.
But if I talk a lot, I get really
Be
parched.
careful.
And I don't know how to just mute myself, so.
I'll see ya when...
It's a new mic. I should probably figure it out.
Well, when I...
I have a friend who, like, always apologizes for it, and, like, I don't care. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Look at this wall here. Just look at it. What makes this cool? I mean, other than the incredibly low resolution thing in the middle there, the line that intersects through Nate's head, and the fact that the texture kind of tiles really weirdly right here where Nate's standing. Like, it almost looks like they're separate resolutions or something, which is weird. I think they're doing that because they want to add some streaks and stuff in there. But honestly, I think this is great. Like, we've got this nice red, we've got this sort of gray blue that contrasts. This whole game has just so much attention paid to color and how color works. Makes me
I love
happy.
the smell of train yards in the morning.
Ah, Nate, whenever you quote movies, you actually kind of suck. Look at this. Orange car, green car. I told you they pay a lot of attention to color theory. They do it a lot. I have a very limited understanding, so I'm probably only ever going to identify the colors I recognize. I've never understood why treasure hunting games give you all these like meaningless treasure you can't do anything with. Like, I'm not saying that it's bad that they do it, but like, what's the point? Mechanically, why do that? Why is that interesting or compelling or exciting? You know, having stuff to walk around and find, that's cool, but like, it doesn't really get the treasure hunter fantasy across to me. Alright, that looks, I mean, it's yellow, so it's climbable, right? Yeah, because I have to go that way. Okay. If I remember correctly, we get up here.
For a better look.
I actually don't remember anything about this. I'm just kind of parsing the
Here's the
environment.
train.
I thought this fight was actually really bad
There's gotta be a way out.
when I was playing the original. Yeah, Nate, just, yeah, there you go. There you go. Come on. And the reason I was never a big fan of this fight is... Oh, that's why you can climb up there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now, can he actually... Nope. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Look, that's clever. Okay. Okay. If you're not understanding what I'm talking about, by all means, you know, just be like, Doc, what are you what are you looking at? What is so interesting? Why does Nate keep grabbing that even when I jump straight forward? And why won't he just look how annoying it is trying to get him onto this ledge. What? That's awful. They really need a better way to transition around corners. I wonder if later game got better at it. Alright, so jump up here. Jump up here. Climb along. Jump onto this. Ta-da! Isn't that great? Now, what an ancient artifact was doing on top of a thing, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what to call it, sorry. Alright. Come on, game. This shouldn't be hard. Okay.
I could get this old thing moving.
And now we're like, oh, this is the train from the start. Nate almost died doing this.
Think this through!
Oh god, I almost dropped my... Yeah, I know, right? But why would a guard leave that on top of an air conditioner? Now for another one of the game's not so stellar fights. I don't remember what makes this fight progress.
You assholes are gonna make me miss my train!
Oh god.
Elena.
Okay. Is Nate going to reach out? Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't think this fight's really that interesting because there's not actually a lot we're doing here that's interesting. Oops. Where'd my reticle go?
Well,
Alright, there's Elena.
couldn't get any worse.
Nope, that's not Elena.
Shit.
This is the opposite of Elena.
Oh, this is all I need. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Train's gone, Chloe's on it, Elena's nowhere to be found. Now these two mutants show up.
Mutant.
Get in! Hurry!
This is legitimately one of my least favorite fights in the game because you don't do anything. You don't go anywhere.
You got a plan C?
It's just a shooting gallery.
I'm getting on that train.
And welcome to the rest of this
What are you,
game.
crazy?
A shooting
Just
gallery.
get me close enough to jump.
I actually didn't hate the game up until this point. It was
Step on
predictable,
it.
but it was fun. And then we get this level that most people consider one of the best in the entire world.
So,
And honestly,
how do you
technically,
plan on
this
getting her
level
off
is
that
incredibly
speeding
impressive.
train?
Haven't thought that far ahead.
Of course not.
Okay.
Alright.
Here we go.
No, hold on, hold on. Almost there. Just
By the way, I think this game is actually 60 frames a second on my PlayStation. My streaming software is grabbing it at 30, though. I apologize for that. But to be fair, I mean, I don't know if anyone can tell. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. So, now we're back to seeing the color yellow. The most important color in the entire game.
Let's have Chloe in the front car.
I hate the ending fight for this. But like, isn't this great? Like, could you imagine doing this in 2009 being like, wow, this is spectacular. I played it in 2012. So, you know, I had some... I don't think I had any games that were doing exactly this. But, I don't know. I'm not like over here going, wow, this is the most amazing thing ever. Actually, I only have 2 rounds left, but like, come on. Let's use those 2 rounds, get the achievement, or the trophy, whatever. Sneaking. Ooh, that's a new gun. Let's use our ammo then. Alright. Nate, don't fall off. I do like that they have that kind of...
Bring it on! Sorry, boys, just needed to punch your tickets.
Alright, it's time to admit that I'm terrible, so I do apologize. Where am I? Oh wait, let's keep using the M4. I guess the train would actually be an okay place to use... Oh man. genuine question though. Where am I? Like, I'm not spawning at a place I'd been previously. Cool that you can kill a man in the air like that. I don't really know how that works, but
Damn, it's locked.
when has a lock ever stopped you, Nathan guy?
It's over here.
Can't believe headshots aren't. Oh, I was trying to jump over and get into cover. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Sigma. You are correct. But to be fair, Ninja Gaiden Sigma is not as good as Black. So everyone's a little too spongy in this game. The difficulty tuning is not ideal. Oh, let's keep using the fun gun. Alright, here we go. I love that they actually bothered to put flanking routes in this game. Oh wait, they can shoot me through here though. Oh god. I didn't expect that. I'm glad that he's not choosing to shoot me here because the game has been doing that a lot. Look at that. Immediately punches me and I'm dead. Yes, Black is backwards compatible, which is awesome, and I love that it is. I'm gonna try to kill more of these dudes before progressing this time. Bet you didn't see that coming. Oh, still the garbage gun. I want the pistola back. Oh, come on. Let me get into cover, game. I hate to break it to y'all, but I'm bad at video games, in case you couldn't tell. Bet you all thought I was elite pro gamer with ultimate strats. Great environment, subtle little details like the bird making bird noises. Nathan, you dummy. Whoop. Alright. Alright. Pistola here-ish. Crap. That guy is gonna be difficult.
Thing will cut me to pieces.
Now, this gun has not been that successful in the past. Oh god. There we go. Come on, poke.
Someone will be along to take your drink order.
Yeah, banter, it's great. I think this track is like a big figure 8, because I think that was the bridge I was looking at earlier. Oh god.
Whoa!
Okay.
Alright, play nice. Tank?
We already saw a tank.
What the hell do they need a tank for?
Probably for shooting stuff. God, Nathan, you are so dumb. Alright. See, they knew, man. They knew exactly when to place these things. So that it would actually be a challenge. The curation here is good. Like that is a smart way to do platforming. We're doing stuff with platforming we hadn't done before. This game is at its best when it's doing platforming. The problem is the platforming itself isn't very good. It's rarely like skill-based or anything. And maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want the flow. Maybe the flow is better. Oh, okay. Oh, it was scripted.
Shit, what's that noise?
Are you not great at strategy game stuff, Ron? I thought you were amazing at it. Because, you know, I guess that makes me one of those people. Oh, God.
I gotta get off this thing.
Yes. I also got it. Okay. Oh, come on. Trying to pop around a corner and the game's just like, nope, Nate's gonna die. I'm sure there are like speedrunners here who do this flawlessly every time and can just do this perfectly, but I am not one of those people. I'm a person who has not played this game in 7 years. I want to commend this helicopter pilot on what he's doing here. The fact that he is keeping up with a moving train as well as he is really incredible. Oh, God. Don't give me a hint. I know what to do. It's called living. Got multiple lines, I think. I think they doubled the damage on this gun here, because I don't remember it being this strong earlier. Game, let me survive. Nope. I really did have to kill that guy. Okay, I figured maybe I could get past it because they were hurting my vehicle. But nope, that's not what they wanted.
I gotta get off this thing.
How much longer is this train? It's a very long train. Probably should not have. No crap. Oh. I keep thinking I can get to cover, and I keep not being able to because I'm terrible at video games. I do apologize. I'm probably not very entertaining during this sequence because I'm just repeating content. And I apologize for that. Maybe I should have played it on easy mode just to kind of get through without a lot of issues. Shotgun push. Shotgun dead. Oh god, it's bad. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, that's also bad.
Give it a rest already!
You can see we're progressing through the world, which is really cool. I love that they're doing this. Don't you do it. Ow. Well, let's try to get out of here, Nate. You and me, together. In third person. Oh, God. I hate mashing buttons. I hate mashing buttons. If you have a link for that video, you can send it to me on Twitter. I'd love to watch it. Beautiful. There are moments, man. There are moments where this game does great stuff. Can't actually get up there to smack the guy? Okay. I'm gonna die. Because the game won't let me not die. Are you good at Tetris? Wow, that's actually an incredible amount of victory. I am not good at Tetris. I know people who are like, oh, Tetris is very hard. And I'm one of those people. Like, I haven't even beat the 3rd level in Tetris 99. Like, I'm not kidding when I say I'm not good at this game. Oh, let me do it, let me do it. Yes! Okay. Alright, well, we got a Dragunov here. The Walmart brand Dragon Sniper. All like, oh, look at you, Doc, Mr. Bad at aiming guy. I see why they tried to give me the hand cannon. Kung Fu fighting, let's do it. Uh-oh. We just really gotta hope that's on the other side. Whew.
I see him.
Oh, yeah. Come on, pop up. I know you're there. Thought you were there. Where'd he go? Jump out the window. Alright, got the trophy for that, so I don't need that gun anymore. I'll go back to the micro Uzi. I don't think I have enough yet with that. Oh wait, let's keep using the Dragunov. Be really useful if I could, you know, break some of this stuff. Breaking the 180-degree rule there, bud. The 180-degree rule is a rule in film that is designed to keep the audience from getting disorientated. One thing that we found out about human psychology over, you know, hundreds of years is when you're showing to people a bunch of images in succession, you generally don't want to go around 180 degrees. Michael Bay can break that rule because it's a very clear, we're going to spin the camera around the person. The person is a focal point, so it's very easy to see. In a game like that, right, I made a jump, and then I did a camera cut that, you know, I shot the door, and then I immediately jumped 180 degrees and started walking towards the camera. It breaks the flow just a little bit in a way that I would say is not the most satisfying. And this game will do that a few times. I think it's one of its sort of big shortcomings. Do I have to go up, maybe? I have to go up. Alright, now look at that. We've transitioned to the outside. And here's this guy. He's kind of a generic move, but he has the knife somehow.
Here they come.
Alright, well, let's get ammo now. Look at that, wasn't that convenient?
I can use a check.
Just roll your sleeves down, Nate. Like, literally, dude. You don't need a jacket. You literally roll your sleeve down, bud. Alright. Now, normally, I would not be using the shotgun in this game. Because the levels do not really support it. Like, look how close I have to. Okay, I'll just get one-shotted. I have not watched Roma. I don't even know what it's about. And I think I want to keep it that way until I watch it. Because I've heard really good things. And it seems like it would be a fun time. Well, I've wasted that bullet. Let's get killed. Yep, there we go.
Here they come.
Okay. Shoot you, seems easier. Oop. And then... What weapon did he have? He had ammo. That's a weapon, right? Now, I lost that shotgun that time, which makes me sad. I'm gonna get that shotgun up there, though. One thing that's really clever about this train, I would say it's subtle, but I think it's clever, is that because the train is turning, there are moments when you can avoid getting shot at. It's actually something I wanted to do in a game. I wanted you to be on the city on the back of the flying dragon, and so you would, the cover would essentially undulate. I thought that would be really fun. Okay, don't take cover then, bud. What? There we go. I don't have any ammo here. It's not really the ideal gun for shooting this man. That's not the cover I was hoping for. Alright. Oh no, that's just the Beretta. Crap. Beretta has the range though, so I am gonna get that Beretta when I can get ammo. Let's get my health back. Alright. I like the pistola better, but I think this level is simultaneously the best and worst this game has to offer, right? Because on one hand, it's doing a lot of interesting things. It's making sure that it's pretty varied in terms of its encounter variety. But on the other hand, it's just a shooting gallery half the time. Did he really not have a primary weapon for me to pick up? Where did he come from? He had a Beretta. Oh. Okay.
Take him out!
Oh, come on. I don't even know where Elena is at this point. Why does he keep calling them mutants? Why do the guns keep disappearing? I only have 18 rounds left. Okay, there's one in here. Alright, that must have been the one I was thinking about earlier. And he'll stop shooting. And then we'll pepper him. He's gonna shoot. I can do this all day. I have regenerating health. I have no ammo. It'd be cool if I could shoot these logs and make them fall off. Can I? Holy crap. That's clever. I like that.
Send in the gunship.
Another gunship. Another one.
It's not you again. Hey, helicopters.
Yeah, I've heard this before, Nate. No, helicopters. Why do there have to be helicopters? Oh, I love the Kung Fu Panda soundtrack.
How the hell am I supposed to take on a heli, though?
There you go. That's a great delivery. Nolan North does a good job here. And see, they're changing up the encounter variety in a really fun way. It's just that all the encounters are turret sequences or, well, you know, shooting galleries. Where you're sitting still and you're just kind of shooting at everybody who comes at you. I think it would be so much more satisfying if they didn't do moments like that. Like, they constantly are just cutting to, like, cutscenes, which I think breaks the flow. Did I actually get anybody? Game, cover, thank you. No, come on. It's really interesting that they tend to show me the, oh wait, no, I prefer the M4. They tend to show me who I've just surpassed and not who I'm trying to surpass, which is, what's this guy?
I'll just go through you. Show yourself.
I hate this encounter. I died a lot on this originally. Nate, Nate. Thought I could just get past him, but nope. Nate is a good way to feel good about yourself. But Nolan North's delivery is superb. Like, it's one thing I really like. I'm in cover. I'm like literally right here. I love that your bullets can't penetrate wood. It makes me happy. Ow. Nate has very flexible definitions of what cover are, I think. Why does the game do this? So it's flinging me past this guy. Which is really interesting. I wonder why they made that choice. Because it makes me feel like I'm done with the fight. Alright. Oh wait, it's on the other side of me. I should be fine. I'm not. Okay. This man has a lot of health. Not a very fun fight for a guy who I literally do not, like, I have no idea who this man is, I have no idea what he wants. No. Now, I have a question. If he loses his sunglasses, is that a state change? Like, does it mean his health is low? Or is it just a thing that can happen, like Mr. X? Hey Dio, what's up?
This is mine, jerkweed.
I have no idea who that guy was or what he wanted or why I defeated him, but I did. And it's over and he's back. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream after this sequence.
Saved my ass again. Are you alright?
Get off the train, Nate.
What are you talking about?
We've done this 2 other times.
For any of your bloody heroics.
Chloe, come on, we don't have time for this.
You're right. So get off the train while you still can.
And leave you with them.
You made your choice.
He's literally killed everyone on the train up to this point.
I expected you to have my back.
I had your back.
How could you possibly with the other 2 on yours?
Good luck with Flynn. We deserve each other. You know, I can't believe...
Well,
no.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
How did he get in behind
No
me?
witty remark? Nothing clever to say?
I shot literally everyone and we lost a bunch of train cars along the way.
Stop. Just let him go.
Put him out of his misery!
Maybe they came from the front of the train and I'm just disoriented. Generally, the front of the train, or the back of the train is going to be on the right side, the front of the train is going to be on the left side. I think in terms of how you're going to frame that, but whatever. Love to get shot. Meow.
Here goes nothing.
Sorry for not having a lot of design talk about that sequence. Like, it doesn't really have a lot of... Like, I don't know what I could tell you about it, right? Because you've already been through a lot of it. We're back at the intro, though.
Rescue Chloe.
And that's a new line. Like, they didn't say that the first time we played, right? Alright, come on. Climb, bro. Climb as if your life depends on it, because it actually does. Okay, we have to jump up through here, because that's scripted to fall past us.
A lot easier just to let go.
It would be easier just to let go, because you have been gut shot. By Harry Flynn.
Come on. How about a break?
I don't think he had this much banter the first time.
You gotta be the big hero, don't you?
Now here's a question I have. This isn't a criticism, it's just a question. Since we've done this, already. Do we lose the emotional impact of doing it again the exact same way, other than some extra dialogue?
Build them like they used to. Shit!
Okay, that's different.
What else could go wrong?
Well, chain car could fall off the cliff while you're on it. That would be a problem.
This one holds.
Nate will literally never be able to climb up a pipe like this without it falling. It's great.
Climbing shit. That's not a good sign.
And look at that, 180-degree rule violated. Man, I really do love the Fast and the Furious movies. Well, I'm replaying the game because I wanted to like be fair to the game. I want it to be interesting. I want to talk about why it works or why it doesn't. The problem is sometimes you have some encounters that aren't really. There's not like it's just there's not a lot to do. The train is pretty good because it actually breaks up. It's breaking up the monotony of doing the exact same thing over and over and over and over again. Which I like. I like that about it. I like that the developers were smart enough to know that you can't just do the same thing. And they're going to forget that here in a little bit. I'm not going to stream it tonight, but there's a sequence later on that is really, really repetitive and everything Uncharted shouldn't be. I never finished 4. Yeah. I think it's a really bad game from what I played. It might get better, but like what I played was really poorly designed. In terms of pacing, I should say. So maybe a really poorly told story that might actually be really well designed, whatever. Anyways, when I get control of Nate here next, which should be in a second, I am going to save and exit the game. And that will be the end of my stream for tonight. Because we did, I don't know how long this stream has been. A while. And it was, you know, it's fun streaming. But I'm going to take a break because I want to go play Devotion. I hear that's really good. I don't really want to stream it. I mean, I might stream it later, but like I just kind of want to play it, see what it's like. The thing about streaming is you have to be switched on for it. And I've been switched on for like an hour or whatever. So I want to get switched off now. Take a break. So I'll be back. We got through a lot of Uncharted 2 though. It's better than I remembered in some ways, but I think we're starting to see the cracks. Like the more we play, the more the encounters are starting to wear on us, and the train kind of breaks that up with its variety. It's got a ton of variety in a very short period of time, but a lot of that variety is just variations on the theme of, you know, cover shooting, which is a problem. But you know, does it get better? Does it get worse? Personally, I think the game is about to get a whole lot worse. So our next streams will be probably about that, but